Hi folks, back again. Further to my conversation the other night there, or the other week, on Facebook about the requests for videos that you would maybe like to see. There was a few for fluted floats. Now, a bit tricky to do. Lots of guys have got different methods. I've got one, so what I'm going to do is a wee series here on making a small fluted chubber. Normally an Avon float you would do. Don't know if I have any in the drawer here. Nope. Normally an Avon body would be fluted, or a kind of long trotting float. But I'm going to try a wee chubber and see how it works out. So I will set up the camera. I've got the lathe in front of me. I've took the liberty of cutting down a couple of small bodies, 2 inches, just a small float it's going to be. 2 inches by 3/4 of an inch diameter. Got the hole through them. If you don't know how to do that, there's another video, you'll catch it. So I'm going to set the camera up above the lathe so you're looking down on what I'm turning. A wee bit noisy because of the hoover, so there won't be much chatting through it. I'll turn it down, form the shape, and then I'll show you how I go about doing the flutes on the float. And then as we progress, I will maybe put a bit of dye on the body, seal it, paint it, add an eye, whip it or whatever, and we'll get it to completion. And we'll see what you think. Right, so back in a wee minute. Right folks, back again. So I've got the thing set out in front of me, what we're going to use. This is the, oh, is that still hose? Sorry. This is the mandrel I use, basically just a bit of 4mm solid brass rod, slightly pointed at the ends. Goes through the balsa, nice tight fit, as you can see. So that's how we're going to turn, or what we're going to turn on, nice and solid. So into the chuck at this end. Get this hose sitting right. Still got a wee thing to make for that to hold it properly. We'll get that eventually. Just got to jam it in place just now. That'll do it. I have 80 grit, 120 grit, and I believe that's 240 grit, just to finish off the actual turning of the body. So I'll put these ones out the way just now, and I'll bring over tailstock of the lathe, my tailstock, connect that up, so like that, give it a wee spin, it's alright, tighten that down, like that. What I'm going to do is go try and zoom this in a wee touch. Yeah, that's a wee bit closer. So I'll start turning it down. A bit noisy with the hoover, but you'll see what's happening as we go along. That's better. I'm going to turn this down, tapered towards this end, slightly bulbous at the top. a rough shape and then round off the top of it. That's the shape I'm looking for. So change from the 80 grit down to the 120 grit, just to smooth it off a bit, taper in that bottom end. And then onto the 240 just to smooth it all off. That's roughly the shape I want to achieve for this float. I think, can you see that, the shape there? Let's put something dark under it to see, you can see it better. That's roughly the shape I want to achieve. Now, what I would do after turning, sometimes you get left with lines going across the grain. So using a 240 grit paper, looks like you give it a small finish off with the grain. It takes most of the, should take all of them, the cross lines off. So that's the shape I'm looking for. What I'll do, I'll stop again and reset, and I'll put up the jig that I use to do the flutes on it. See you in a minute. Right, bodies are turned, so I want to do the actual flute on the body. Keeping the body on the mandrel, but I pull it right to the end. Got a wee vice, wee kind of handy hobby vice, goes off the bench when I don't need it, goes on when I do. Into the vice with the body, top of the body facing me at a wee angle. I don't know if you can see that. Nice and tight. Now the tools I use for this, again, everybody's different, loads of guys do it different ways. Well, I know a lot of guys will use a router or set up on a router table or whatever, but this is how I tend to do them. A very simple and crude sandpaper file. 3 different grades, 60, 120 and 240 again. Just 7-8 inches long, bit of sandpaper glued on. Gives you a nice handy wee tool. Now, positioning is quite important with this. You want to get your arm running straight on, that doesn't look very straight, but straight on to the body of the float. You need to keep it very steady. A bit of paper stuck to my finger. You keep it nice and steady, nice and straight, smooth, even strokes. Keeping it straight, don't do all that as you're cutting, or you'll just totally ruin the float body. So I do these in different diameters. These ones are 9mm with the sandpaper. I also use some 6 and some 4 just for different sized flutes, but I'm going to use the 9mm today, basically because I just made it and I want to try it out. So try this first. Starting from the top of the float, working nice steady strokes the length of the float. So I'll start on the first one against the body. Sorry, try and take my finger away from it, like you see it. Nice and slow, no rush, not going to win a gold medal doing this. So nice and straight. Hope that looks straight in the camera. So apply a wee bit of pressure. Just keep checking, you'll see the groove forming. I hope you can see the groove forming. Try and zoom it a wee bit. Yeah, you see that? These lights, nightmare. So just keep going to get to the desired depth. Now, there's no hard fast rule for how deep it should be or whatever. It's just what you want. Just keep checking. If you take it nice and easy, keep it straight, you should get a nice clean cut. So I'm happy with that one. So that's the 60 grit. I'm going to the 120 and just nice light pressure. This is basically just to dress the groove down. And then the 240. That's one cut. Now, the way I do it, you need to have quite a good eye for this. The reason it's on the mandrel, one, to hold it, and two, you can use it to just spin that round 180 degrees so that that groove that you've just cut is directly in the bottom. So, clean that off a wee bit and proceed with the second groove. It takes a bit of practice to get your grooves in the proper positions and things, but I'm sure these are all manage it. So just check, clean out, check. You can check the size of it compared to the one on the other side. It looks pretty even there. So onto the 120. And the 240, just to smooth off the cut. Right, that's the two. So again, turn it 90 degrees this time. You've got your two cuts that you've already done are on the side. So I'm going to do the third cut. Excuse me. Third cut on the top. Keep it nice and straight, nice and steady. As long as your arm's straight with the mandrel and the vise, should be fine. Notice I'm not talking much in this one because I'm concentrating like a madman here. So, let me smooth out 240. Now, 180, right round for the last cut. Just zoom that way back a wee bit. So, last cut. Check the sizes. When you look on the end, I'll show you in a wee second, but when you look on the end you can compare the four cuts to make sure you're getting a nice even size. I say, it does take a wee bit of practice. So that's the four cuts done. So take it out, give it a wee check, that seems to be not too bad. So that's the size, I hope that's focusing. So that's your fluted body cut. So they're quite deep flutes on this one. Okay, so what I'll do is move all this out of the way. I'll cut a stem and I'll fit a stem in and a tip. See you in a minute. Right, for the stems. So I've done 3 of these wee bodies, all the same length, 2 inches long. So 3 of them are all done and all fluted. So what I'm going to do is 3.5mm dowel for the stem. So I want now 2 inches of the stem shown, so it'll be the same length body as stem. So what I'm going to do is cut them halfway in, so 3 inches each bit. Don't need to measure it, got a good eye for that. So 3 wee bits of dowel. I'm doing this awkward way, but it's just so you can see it. So 3 bits, don't worry about that, I'll dress that off. 1, 2, 3. Right, what I'm going to do is just give these a wee dress on the linisher, so a wee bit of noise. Oh, well, because I've not even plugged it in. I have. There we go. There we go, sorry about the noise. Now, what I've done is I've just put a slight point on these at this end. I took a wee chamfer off that end. Don't know if you can make that out. I'm not going to put an eye on these floats, I'm just going to have them just a peg so you can use a rubber top and bottom. So what I'm going to do, just for the sake of science, because this body is 2 inches, I'm going to mark 2 inches from the bottom of the peg, the bottom of the stem, so that they're the same length, and I'll just transfer that size onto the 3 of them. And then the stem will go in the bottom, so that the bottom shoulder is to the line. To look something like that. So that's 2 inches and 2 inches. I'll glue these up later, but I'll show you them just going together dry. So same with that fella. There it goes. This is a handy machine, by the way, for doing tapers and for dressing off pegs and things like that. A multitude of other uses as well, obviously. So that's the 3 bodies and stems. So what I'm going to do is, I wonder what I'll put in the tip. I think I'll just use the same stuff again. I'll just put the same diameter tip in the top of it. So again, what you can do with this machine is just use it to very lightly round the tip. trust me, takes all the effort out of it, all the hard work. So this is going to go into the tip, into the top of the float, and I want it protruding roughly an inch. So do there, around, and then an inch. So there is, it's going to be cracking it, but I'll fix it. That's the shape and size of the float. So I'll carry on, do the other two wee tips, and then I'll glue it up, and then I'll go on to sealing, and I don't know whether to paint the stem, we'll see. So I'll do the other wee bits, and then I'll get back to you. See you in a bit. So, stems are made, tips are made, all dry fitted, make sure they're going to go okay. So that's the three. So what I like to do, top one, separate the three of them. Hope you can see that, sorry. Oh, nearly dropped cheese over there. Really should get a better camera. Yeah. And then number three, because we know they all fit that way, so keep them that way, then we know what's happening. I use, it's a personal thing, but super glue. This is mitre fast. I use it a lot in my work, so hence it kind of finds its way into the workshop. So you get the body, I'm going to put the stem in first. So in the end of the body, just a tiny wee drop. You don't need millions because it will spread. So in the tip, and then we have our line, so I'll put my thumbnail on the line for the depth, and then in it goes, and a wee twist, and then just a grip, just for 5 seconds or so, 10 seconds, and that's dealt with that. Same for the tip. It's a wee bit in the top. You don't want too much, because what will happen when you put the peg in, or your stem or your tip or whatever, forces the glue back out and overflows onto the body. And if you're going to stain it, that part won't take a stain because it's basically sealed. So you don't want too much in it. In with the tip, and then just a wee sight through quickly before it sets. Make sure it's nice and straight with the stem. And that's the body and the stem, that one glued. So I'll just carry on, I'll do these other two. It'll take a wee minute. Now, a lot of guys use different glues. Some guys will use a PVA wood glue or Araldite or whatever. Personal preference. I'm comfortable using super glue because I use it a lot at my work. Or this type of glue, mitre fast, the 2-part glue. But it's whatever you feel more comfortable with is the best thing for you. Oh, watch you don't glue your finger out. So wee bit in the tip, making sure you don't get any all over the top. That in, and just a wee sight through, make sure it's nice and straight. Number 2. You never told me I dropped the glue there. He's only watching. So number 3. Bit of glue in there. the top. Yeah. And that's the 3 of them glued up. Don't forget, put the lid on the glue. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to seal them ready for, I'm going to leave the body of these clear, like bare balsa, because I like the look of it on the fluted floats. So I'm going to leave that clear, and I'm going to paint the stem a colour, possibly, what have I got here? That's black, I don't want black. Possibly a brown, or I might do it a kind of olive green or a black green. So I'll do that, I'll sort that out later. So to seal it, what I use, and a lot of you have seen it through the YouTube channel, through the Facebook group, I've recommended materials from a company called Smith & Rogers. I think it's Smith & Rogers in Glasgow. Again, it's a material that will be available everywhere, but this company do internet sales, so it's easy if you can't get to a specialist paint supplier. This is a shellac based sanding sealer. Quite sticky, actually quite dangerous. It's mixed with methylated spirit, so pretty flammable, so just be careful what you're doing, but as long as you're sensible, I'm sure you'll be fine. So that off, blue roll, good old blue roll, pull off a bit, put the rest of it out of the way, fold it over, basically making a nice wee pad to apply the sealant with, like that. And you can be quite liberal because it will soak in quite a bit. It's balsa after all. So just over everything that's it stands, and then using your fingertip, for the fluted ones anyway, into the groove. Just apply a wee bit more to the pad. Into the groove, make sure it's well covered. I'm saying liberal, just don't go mental. You will still get runs and things with it, but all in, and then all over the tip, down the stem. Now if you've done woodwork at school, you probably used a shellac based sanding sealer for some of your things. As soon as you start using it, you smell it, you'll recognise it. So that's been sealed. It's actually almost touch dry at the moment. Into the foam pad, as I like to use. I'm doing this in the workshop tonight because I got a row last night for getting it all over the kitchen table. So I'm out here freezing my ass off showing you guys this, and keeping out the road of the missus who's on the warpath. So this is what I'm doing tonight. So into all the grooves, make sure it's well covered. Now I'm going to apply probably 3 coats of this, and then that means when you start putting your lacquer on, or your varnish, or whatever, we'll talk about that in a wee while, then you're not having to use 14 gallon for one float, because it just soaks right in. I'm doing the stem because when we paint it, it makes it much easier too. That's 2 done. Starting to get a bit sticky with this. I'm going to fold it over. And just make sure you get it well covered into all the grooves. Praise dividends if you pay attention and make sure that this process is done properly. Makes staining and varnishing and painting much easier. So that's the 3 of them done. Leave them for 15 minutes. Lids, remember a lid. I've had that catastrophe before as well. So that's them with 1 coat. I'll let that dry up, and then we'll give it a wee rub down and we'll see what happens after that. Back in a minute.